Mic check, 1, 2, and we're live. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. It's Friday, December 3rd, just after 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Let's do a quick recap on this week's trading and what popped off in the stock market. Every single day, the stock market offers opportunity. We all know you have to patiently sit and wait for that opportunity to come to you. That's the hardest part. Showing up every day, putting in that work and time will pay off down the road. Have that mindset, live to trade another day, right? So let's do a rundown real quick. All the stocks that popped off today that offered good opportunity. First off, we'll go to the Discord and see what the stock bot has to say. So the most popular stocks out of 23,000 servers the last 24 hours. You got the SPY, Docu, Baba, Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, NIO, Facebook, QQQ, MRVL. So if you notice the theme here, these are all pretty much large cap stocks. All large cap stocks. They don't even mention any of the small cap stocks that offered a lot of good opportunity. Stocks that ranging from 450 bucks, 138 bucks, $1,000 a share, $300. NIO is the only one at $32. So we got all of our charts up right here. Recently, just now, we had ISPC pop off. This stock just ran from $12.50 all the way up to a high of $17 a share. That's a $4.50 move from 12.01, and it topped out at 12.26. So 25 minutes. ISPC from $12.50 to $17. Nice big run right there. And when you scroll out on this, like so, you could see that this was in play. When was it? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. It was in play on Monday and last Friday. Last Friday, it ran from $16.50 to $24. And then Monday, it went from $14 and exploded to $29. I mean, these are moves. These are life-changing moves. Epic opportunity. And even this right here, this is a beautiful setup. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this. Or actually, I'm going to draw it up, and then I'll take a snip of it. So first, oh, there's a lot of good examples on this. First thing I'm noticing right there, I got a nice long wick, and we're right at that $14. Right at a nice psychological $14. Market opens up, then we get a nice rounding bottom here. Rounding bottoms are bullish, right? Resistance at $16. So from 16, like so. Volume, steady volumes coming in, and look at the volume just stair step up, exploding. I mean, every 1 minute candle was getting on average 500,000 in volume every 1 minute on ISPC. And from 14, doubles in value, just non-stop runs up. From 10, I'll say about right here, 10:36, so 20 minutes, this stock ran 20 bucks back on this day here. After it topped out, draw your trend line, got a nice retracement, like so, all the way down 21 bucks right there. It's all in the way you look at the chart. I'm going to take a snip of this. If it'll let me. And then I'll save it. ISPC 1 minute supernova. And I will save this chart and I create a file in a folder like you've guys seen many times. I mean, look at all of these folders that I have here of all kinds of different setups, chart patterns, candlesticks, lessons, huge run-up halts, epic charts, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. I mean, there's all kinds. And all of these different stocks that I have screenshot and saved throughout my career. This is how you get better. I mean, I got charts in here from 2019, 2018. Pull up one of these real quick and look at all of these. This is how you get better, right? Study the past, learn from history, because history repeats itself in the market. So save all these charts, break them down, study them, get used to the price action. I mean, KRTX, look at this one. This one ran from $30, and in 1 day it hit 120 bucks. That's a $100 per share move in 1 day. That's life-changing. So, ISPC, after its big run-up, now we look at the daily chart. It pulled back for 3 straight days. This is a daily chart. Every candlestick is 1 trading day. So it had this big run up here. Then for 1, 2, 3 straight days, it pulled back. Think of it as a rubber band pulling back. You're building up that tension. Every single day the stock pulls back, it's building up that tension. And when that downside breaks, that momentum comes in and you get a nice snap to the upside. It also bounced off this orange line here on my daily chart. Quickly go back here to the 1 minute. This is a more X-ray vision of the chart. So it pulled back here all non-stop the last 3 to 4 days. It bottoms out here at 12. And from 12, we got that nice momentum pop to 17 bucks. And even if we zoom in on this today, all morning on this, it was getting a very nice tight pullback. And when it finally broke over that trend line, it started to go sideways. And it also made a higher low, higher high, and just slowly started to gradually move its way up. It starts to get people's interest and volume starts to perk up and explode on it to the upside. So good move on ISPC. We also had LGVN have a nice move. This was gapping up this morning. Yesterday, it was at $18. Today, it hit a high of $26. So that's just about an $8 run up in opportunity. And LGVN, it's pretty much the same story as ISPC. Look at the daily chart. I mean, it's practically identical. So these stocks ran in sympathy of each other. You have your great day, green day here on I gotta pull up LGVN. LGVN. There's your big green day right here. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days straight, LGVN pulled back. So 5 straight red days. Like we were just talking about with LGVN, think of it as a rubber band. You're building up all that tension, building up, building up, building up. You got a nice bottom right there at 18. Boom, from 18 all the way up to $26, $8 run per share. So good opportunity on LGVN. What else did we have today? If I can find my charts. We had, oh yeah, AERC was a nice one this week. So you see that this one recently had a huge downfall from $116. It sold all the way down to 16 bucks. Yeah, I know, pretty scary, right? From $116 all the way down to 16 bucks. Pretty much a dead cat bounce. From 16, it got a good bounce up to 28. So that's a good $12 bounce right there. Then it retraces all the way back down to where it found its bottom right there. And from 16, 15, nice ramp up to almost $25. Let's zoom in on this. What's going on, US man? S? Did you close green today? Yeah, I traded LGVN. I swung it overnight and I sold pre-market this morning. Um, yeah, LGVN. I made just over 7,000 on LGVN. That was a beautiful trade. We just got done breaking that one down. So with AERC from $14.50 to $22. I mean, this is just an amazing opportunity, you guys. Amazing. That's why I love these stocks that are priced from $10 up to $100 even, because the range on these are just unbelievable. I'd much rather focus my attention on stocks that are moving dollars at a time than pennies at a time. So with AERC, it got a nice pullback. Very tight pullback to 14. Starts to perk up, goes sideways here at 1450s. And from that, look at all this volume come into it and just gets an explosion. $15 to $22 a share. 22 pulls back 1650s. Nice bounce right there. 20 bucks. Nice psychological level. 20. AERC. This was yesterday, was it? Yeah, yesterday. Today it's just been tightly pulling back again, but it's still on watch because this could easily pop up over 17 and get going. You already know people have this on their watch list because they're of how it performed yesterday. People don't want to miss out on it. IBOC, or what was it? IOBC, I think it was. No, I got the name right here. What was it? IOBT. This was today. So IOBT came up out of nowhere and right out of the open. 950. It rips to 1250. Pulls down to 1075. Rips back up, retest high. Just back and forth in this range. 1250, 1050. So $2 range on IOBC before it fell apart. And then now 1050's 1075 has been holding as resistance the rest of the day, but this could easily be on watch because all it takes for it is to rip back up, get up over 11, and it's right near its highs up there. So you could still keep IOBT on watch for a potential end of day run. And again, just like what we mentioned earlier in this video, this is our job. If we spot opportunity and think there's still potential in something, we simply just throw it on our watch list, monitor it, and see how it plays out. Patiently wait for it to form and set up. Yep, nice work, US man S. I'm not really too big into like going out and flashing my profits or going on social media and bragging about how much I make. I mean, I'm not like that. I care more about the teaching aspect of it. Sure, it's nice to prove that you're good and you know what you're talking about, but by flashing profits all the time, look at me, and look at how much I make, it just attracts the wrong people. And I don't want the wrong people to come into this, because then they're just going to want hot stock picks. They're going to want to know, when do I buy? When do I sell? And I much rather teach people step by step on how to achieve greatness rather than say, hey guys, buy here and sell there. That's, I hate that. So I just try to stay humble to myself, and I know these videos I put all out, the right people will come around. PPSI, you guys, we were just talking about this in chat. It just made its move to 850s. All morning we were mentioning and talking about PPSI, that it was most definitely still in play as it was hovering just below that $8. So all day here, draw a line right at that $8. It's just been consolidating just below it. It was literally just in play yesterday as it ran and tested 850 twice. We said if it breaks over 8, it's got a good shot running back up to 850 and testing. Scroll out on this. I mean, that's a beautiful chart. If it gets over that 850, it can run 9, 950, 10, 1050. 11. I'm going to have to take it in 50-cent intervals. Yeah, typically on Fridays, things get slow because a lot of options expire on Fridays. But Fridays can be special. You can see a lot of really good explosive moves on a Friday, especially in small cap land. I mean, small cap land, it's like the Wild West. Yeah, PPSI, that was a good one. For you guys here in the Discord stream, we kept mentioning it and bringing it up all day. That's the thing. People forget about these stocks. Especially new people. New people that come into the stock market, they're looking at is what's hot today, what's up on the top percentage gainers. And PPSI back, what? Today's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, this was the top stock of the day. And look at all the volume. And then as the days progress, look at how much volume pretty much shrinks and diminishes on this. Because people forget about it and they move on to other things. Stocks like CYAD. This is the one of the top percentage gainers today so far. It's got 47 million in volume on the day. And look at it, how it's performed. Just a back and forth tug of war, choppy action, trending up. From the open, it went from 450 to 550. That's $1. It ran up. 50 million in volume and only has a range of $1. And even if you zoom in more on this, just nasty. Look at all the upper wicks and lower wicks on this. I mean, it was just a tug of war all day. All these fake outs and yeah, look at that. So many long upper and lower wicks. It's overcrowded, which makes it hard to trade. Am I a breakout buyer or a pullback? I don't ever really buy breakouts. I would say I'm a momentum trader, but I like to trade pullbacks, reversals, bounces. I mean, I have all kinds of plays in my playbook. Squeeze. I like to look out for stocks that like to squeeze. Low float pump and dumps. Press releases, earnings. I mean, there's all kinds of strategies to trade in the market. VWAP bounces, all kinds. Patterns. Still can't figure out how do you put a compare chart in Street Smart Edge so I can overlay SPY on Tesla. Let's see here. So we'll pull up this. We'll pull up Tesla, TSLA. We'll go into the settings here. And then overlays right there. We want to add in SPY. Click on that. Click add. Boom. There you go. Just added in the SPY. And now you got Tesla with the candlestick. So the SPY is going to be the line up here. And Tesla is going to be the candlesticks. And then if you wanted, you can click on this. The overlays, it'll drop down this little menu here. You can check it, uncheck it to take it on or off. You can change the color of the line if you wanted. You can change the period. Let's say you want to, I don't know if it'll go down to a 1. Yep, change it to a 1 minute. You can't change it to a candlestick chart. It's only going to be a line chart. I know the extra periods, what am I doing? That's for the space on the right side of your chart. My bad. I could not tell you how to do that in Webull. I don't use Webull. Irish might be able to tell you. I think he uses Webull. And then for options, we could scan here for options. MRVL and VIAC have been the top options that have unusual volume. VIAC. VIAC. From 30 to 31, that's not much range. I traded LGVN a few times. I traded it in the morning yesterday for a quick $1 opportunity. And then yesterday, I tried trading it again, took a little loss on it, and then I realized it was having a good swing potential overnight. It was just a gut feeling. Picked up 1,000 shares of it. I got in at 19 average price, and this morning I sold at 20, just over 25 as it was pushing up. I mean, to me, this is just it's just experience, man. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years, so, I mean, I've seen this stuff so many times, and over time, you just get that instinct to know when a good setup comes along. Always go with your gut, always. And it also helped too, LGVN, they came out with a press release this morning. I guess they had some positive stuff with I forget what it actually was. They received FDA orphan designation. But that's it. Just one trade for me today. I mean, after that, it's pretty much a breeze for the rest of the day. It's like the same question, and we were just talking about this today in the Discord. I see a lot of people, they ask the question, uh, what's the secret to reading tape? How do you get better at reading the tape? And it's the answer nobody wants to hear, but it's just simply, you have to put that time in. You have to show up every single day, and you just have to sit here for hours on end and just watch the tape. And by doing that, you will start to notice things and pick up on things. It's a feeling for the environment. I mean, it's something you just can't say, hey guys, look out for this and look out for that, and you'll be good. Same thing goes for chart patterns. And again, what we were just talking about earlier in the video, things that people just don't want to put the effort into. I mean, going off and creating all of these different folders on your desktop. Folders like pump and dumps, my trading strategies, morning setups, lessons, huge run-up halts, China stocks, charts, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. I mean, I have all kinds of different pictures and different setups. I mean, look at the list on all of these. Just charts alone. I mean, all of these different charts that I've taken screenshots of and plotted out. Some of them I've written notes on. And I myself, you gotta put that work in. Because if you don't put the work in, you're not going to get rewarded. So always have that saying in the back of your head. There's always somebody out there outworking you. Always. And the work you put in now will pay off down the road. This is a job that pays off in dividends down the road. You may not make money your first 2 years, and you got to sacrifice that. It's like being what is it called? An apprentice at a job where you're just on the job learning for free just to get the experience under your belt. Same thing applies here. That's why a lot of people come into this and just fail. That's a reoccurring topic we talk about here all the time. It's disgusting how many people come into the stock market and day trading and they just quit within the first couple months or first year, and they don't see or give it a chance to see the true potential. It's super hard to stay on top in this game. It's a lot of self-work on yourself, and you continuously work on yourself every day. ISPC, where's that one at? See, look what happened to ISPC, you guys. It had that great run on it, and then it crumbles and gives back pretty much most of what it spiked. So it's like, if you see a stock run like this, you have to take a step back and tell yourself, like, man, I missed it. It made its move. So what do? You zoom out on the chart, and you could zoom out as far as you can and look back. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 6 trading days in this range here. Zoom in on every single day and break it down. How did the stock get from here at 15? How did it run up to 25 and then fall all the way down here to 13? Then how did it rip all the way back up here to 30? Then crumbled all the way down to 12. Then how did it get this spike right here? Put it all together. You have to look at yourself like you're a detective, going back and putting all the pieces together to tell the story. right? And that is where people give up because they don't want to do it. You got to dedicate time into this. You got to put the effort into it. If you don't willingly want to break down these charts and dive into the story and how it unfolded, it's that passion. If you don't have it, you won't make it. If you have that mindset of I'm only in it to make the money, you'll never make it. Money is a luxury and a bonus in this. Man, it's all like black on Streamlabs. I don't know why it's like that. But alright, you guys on YouTube, just thought I'd hop on, give you guys a quick update. I'm not really doing too many live streams lately. I've been just focusing a lot on the Discord, putting my attention on that. Going forward into 2022, I'm going to try a couple new things. I'm going to branch out, try another platform to stream on and all of that. And reflecting on 2021 as we go into the last month here of the year. So you guys be safe out there. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, as I say to you guys, have that patience, have that discipline. Study, study, study.